How's it going, ladies and bruises? I'm Bobby Sixkilla. I'm excited to bring you a new series that is Divinity Original Sin 2. Now, I've been looking forward to this one fully releasing for a long time, and I'm sorry it took me a couple of days to get around to it, but we're into it now. I loved Original Sin 1, and to be honest, I've been a fan of the Divinity franchise since, I'm going to say, Divinity 2 Dragon Knight Saga, which, if you don't mind some kind of old school 3D graphics, I suggest you go play it. As an awesome... It does have its flaws, but it is an awesome third-person RPG. Really cool. Now, there's going to be a lot of reading in this, I imagine, so without further ado, let's kick off, shall we? Because it's going to be hard to get through much in a half-hour episode, just like it is with XCOM. So, let's get into it. Single player, we're going to be playing alone for this one. We're going to play on classic mode, because... why not? You need your wits about you, both in and out of combat, sure. Alright, we got character creation. Here you can select an origin character or create a custom hero. Okay, that's cool. I'm not sure if we need all the tutorials, but we'll leave them on for now. What I love about the game, to be honest, is just the way that you can complete quests in totally different ways. Good ways, bad ways, just lots of different ways, and the way that like magic and stuff can interact with the environment. It's really cool. Really cool. What do we got? Lizard sounds pretty cool. He looks pretty badass. Lizards of the Ancient Empire are cultured aristocrats, source adepts who follow rules of law. Outside to see their society as elitist. Lizards see outsiders as servants. Cool. Undead dwarf, that's pretty badass. Undead elf, undead human, undead lizard. Very cool. Beast. What is beast? Oh, it's an origin character. I see. So they're like not custom characters. Alright. Well, I don't know, I'm thinking... what's the lizard's talent? Breathes fire, that's pretty sweet. Are they... okay, so they can be any class? Doesn't really matter. Knight, I assume, is like a healer type, paladin type character, is it? Specialize in war tactics, knights are trained not only to fight, but to rally, I see. Inquisitor, mace wielding, risking life and limb to decimate evil head on. Fighter, brutal warrior in close combat, an enchanter, conjurer, so all our mages. We got a cleric, battle mage, wizard, witch. Fuck, there's a lot of magic classes. Wayfarer, so I assume that's like a hunter. That's pretty cool. Shadowblade, assassin, cool. Rogue, nice. Ranger, okay, so this is, fuck it, what's metamorph? Adapts to dangerous situations with transformational tricks of nature. Jesus Christ. Well, I think we're going to go with, what is this? Bloodsucker. Restore 17 vitality. Necromancer. Interesting. Throw your shield. That's so cool. Oh, I guess we'll go with that for our main character. I like the lizard race. We haven't had that before. I don't think that was in the first Divinity. I don't remember it. In the first Original Sin, I mean. Alright, let's see. It looks like we can probably make him pretty badass too. Papaya. What do we got? Okay, this is going to take a while. I can tell this is going to... oh, hematite. That looks pretty cool. Pretty into that. That's the default. Jesus Christ, that's quite the helmet, huh? That is quite the helmet. Abilities. Not too sure what's new in this, so I don't really want to change it too much. Geomancer, I don't want that. Increases poison and earth damage you deal, and any physical armor restoration you cause. I'm not sure I want that. Not really planning to use magic whatsoever. I might drop Geomancer and put it into something else. Physical attacks do more damage. What else have we got? Air attacks. Summoning. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Polymorph. Maybe we'll go with a weapon skill first. What's Perseverance? Nah. Retribution. Reflects received damage on your attacker. That's pretty good. I might put one into single-handed. Yeah, we'll go like that. And then we've got civil abilities. We get bartering. That'll be pretty handy, I suppose. What do you got? Lawmaster. That'd be cool too, though. Or persuasion. Maybe I'll go for another level of persuasion. Yeah, I might... or Lucky Charm, that's pretty cool. Finding extra treasure wherever loot is stashed. I like that. Nah, we'll put one into Persuasion, because he's the main character, you're going to be using that one the most. Skills, what do we got? Battle Stomp, I guess we'll take Crippling Blow, because that could be pretty useful too. Alright, what do we got? Talents. Gives you an extra 2 action points after dealing a killing blow. Fuck off, I want that. Ood. Take the Ood. Yeah, let's take the Ood, because that sounds cool. Alright, let's start game finally, 10 minutes into the video. Yes, we're done. Let's roll. It's just gotta be just right, you know? Just right. We stuck with this character for fucking... Well, the first Divinity was like... The first original sim was like 100 hours when I played it.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the Magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared. And sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead, I became part of their story.
What an awesome intro. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. I'm so excited right now. Don't know if you can tell. Let the reading begin. Now, I'm not sure if you classify this as a CRPG. It's basically the same as a CRPG, except with turn-based combat like XCOM. I guess it's kind of like XCOM in that respect.
So
but,
it wasn't a dream after all.
Huh. That was voiced? How much of this game is voiced? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Journal. What's our journal button? I don't even know. Oh, we'll get the hang of it. We'll figure it out. We're figuring it out as we go. Game saved. Thank you. Turn out those candles, you. It's a fire risk. I walk funny. Walk like a Tyrannosaurus.
Yes. Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself.
Magister's the one.
There. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash.
Is this whole thing voiced? Holy crap.
In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs.
This reminds me of the start of Morrowind, because we're on a prison boat.
You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
Oh look, I get an outlaw choice. Look around warily, and wonder what damnable dungeon you ended up in this time. Let's do that.
Dungeon? You have the gall. In my laboratory, a dungeon? Oh, I'd be quite annoyed with you, if you didn't look so honestly perplexed.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
Holy crap, we even got a narrator?
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy.
Thanks, very helpful.
A new life awaits. And if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good.
Let's pull at the thing around our neck futilely. And demand to know why she collared us.
Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those Source spells of yours? See what happens.
Unleash them.
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
My, look at the concentration on your face. All will, but no result.
Shut up.
There you have it, see? The collar's function. It neuters you, Of sorts. Makes you unable to cast Source.
I can still punch your face.
For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
I take my leave. You ass. You big douche. Okay, it's L. L for general. I see it's down there. Cool. Story so far. Though he is a sorcerer and wears a source collar, Bishop Alexander continues to lead the Divine Order, and is the son, as he is the son of Lucian. And it is widely assumed that he will succeed him as the next Divine.
In fact, he seemed quite averse to spending time with
I'm bound by a magical collar that cannot be removed. Cool. Can we go now? I don't like it here. This place sucks. Who we get to talk to? Who are you?
Good gods.
A young magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass.
Okay.
Behind the magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
Let's find out what happened.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
Can I lend a hand?
Aren't you enterprising? I'll let Waters tell you no herself. Go ahead. She with the body.
Sweet. I can go in.
or was he already?
Are you Waters?
Ugly sight, isn't it?
Rather.
Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
Let's see. Inform her she wasn't the man's protector, she was his captor. Ask why she's leading so close to the crime scene. For all she knows, you could be the killer.
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
Maybe you can. You're a sorcerer after all. Lizard, say you don't hail from the House of Dreams. When you sleep, you truly sleep.
Figured as much. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that?
You want me to be a snitch? Oh look, say you're no snitch. My price is considerably higher than that.
Not in here it isn't.
Didn't think so.
You let me know if you hear anything. Whoever did this is dangerous.
Fine. I'm an outlaw, I do what I want. You want me to help out? I'll help out. Is that stealing, is it? Is that what the read means? Just like in Morrowind? Or whatever? Don't touch the thing or it counts as stealing and they'll kill your ass? Because I don't want to do that. We do walk like a Tyrannosaurus though, don't we? Or a Velociraptor. Possibly like a Velociraptor. What's this? Animal hide. Take all. I love free stuff. Fuck off. So I for inventory. Cool. Hey guy.
Sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
Wonder what she's doing. Ask if you can join her. Join her.
She shakes her head.
Game for one, I'm afraid. Rolling dice.
It's very rude.
Deciding fates.
Whose fate are you deciding? Can she read the future in cow entrails as well?
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
If she can decide fates with the dice, ask if she can read future and decide if it's probably best to take your leave. Let's ask number one.
She eyes you quite seriously.
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at it, too.
Well done.
I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
Shit, yeah, why not?
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat grooming.
I've only been on the boat for fucking 10 minutes and I've already got elves licking me. This is good.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers. As everyone lay sleeping, you lay awake thinking of someone back home. A very special someone. You were reminiscing about the things you used to do together.
Let's just admit wide-eye, that's exactly right.
Of course it is. The truth's right there, skin deep. But don't you worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me. I don't lick and tell.
I do. Let's go. Well, this ship's full of interesting characters, I'll give it that.
I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer. Go take your sub-story somewhere else.
Who said I had a fucking sub-story? Get off my back, man. Locked. Here's people to talk to. And they're,
The dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions.
they're all prisoners too.
He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
Boy, tell him you ought to think twice before addressing you like a child. Ask him what you mean to be hearing. Wave his requests away and ask him what he knows about the murder on board. Let's go with number 1. I like to be defiant.
He opens both eyes and turns his head toward you, looking you up and down. He smiles and closes his eyes once more.
You look like a boy to me.
I'll fuck you up, son.
Listen if you're interested, or get gone if you aren't.
What do you want me to hear?
The ship, of course.
Fine.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
What's the sea got to bitch about?
And
The ship is moaning like a sick man. The sea sounds angry. Rightly, your shipmates are as chatty as gulls. Let's go with number 1.
sick as a leper's cat. From the state of it, I'd say she's being cared for by a bunch of beardless babes who never loved anyone but their own mums.
Nice.
But there's more.
Oh, this is Beast.
Listen close.
He's the origin guy that we saw. Close your eyes and try to let the ambient sounds of the on the ship fade away.
There now, just like that. Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news.
Ask him what's got him so excited. There was nothing more than a rat. Nod, you heard it. What's it supposed to be? Decide to leave him to his soundscape and take your leave. Let's go number 2.
It's the wheel. The wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Burn my beard. That means if we've been travelling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
Tell him he shouldn't talk like that about such a magnificent beard. What? Burn my beard, I see. Ask why he's so excited for reaching Fort Joy. Note he must be a practiced sailor. Ask what the figure means to him. Let's go with that one.
Captain, actually. And that figure tells me we're getting close to the Joy. Close to what lies beyond it, too.
And what is that?
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
I still can't believe this whole thing is, like, narrated and voice acted. Holy crap, I'm so excited.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
Cock an eyebrow. If he's hatching an escape plan, you want in.
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips.
Beatific.
And doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
Douche.
We'll hang you right
How about this guy?
outside of the ship with
The Magisters are out for blood. You saw the body, didn't you? Big bruiser like you ought to be able to take 'em on.
Take who on? The Magisters? I don't want to get myself killed. I only just started.
Well, what have we here?
Hello?
A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
He's one of us.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
The nerve. Slap away his hand hard.
My, we are fierce, aren't we? Not to worry. I'll soon remedy that.
Oh, we'll see about that, bitch.
Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
That's it. I'm sick of this fuck. Tell him you're not answering his damn questions.
Goodness gracious me, what a bore. Off with you. Quite clearly, you wouldn't have done at all. Shoo.
Eat a dick. Man, I don't like lizard people, even though I am one. I'm not into it. Can I rotate the camera? Yes, I can.
Forgive me, Kin. whether I had more than gruel to serve. If I'd more than cornmeal and rotting roots, I'd concoct something more fitting.
She's pretty for a lizard lady.
Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
Though she's got a real poncy-ass voice still. Oh well. Let's go talk to these guys. These Magisters again?
Name?
Let's not stir up shit with this guy yet, I suppose. Tell him your name.
Well, you aren't here on my list. Scram, eh? We're trying to catch a killer here.
Ah, these guys. I want to talk to this guy. Fane.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out, flicks a finger against one of your scales, and rubs his chin.
Fascinating.
Thank you?
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Stare at him in shock and ask what the hell he thinks he's doing. Ask whether the book he's reading is any good. He seems engrossed in it. Ask who you're speaking to. Reach over and ruffle his hair with a grin. Let's do that.
What purpose did that serve? Was that a greeting? Was it... Oh dear. I seem to have crossed some cultural taboo. How... difficult.
Yeah, racist against lizards, you bastard.
You have my apologies, lizard.
Don't call me lizard.
Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once.
You're bemused. Who is this guy?
Ah, yes. The niceties. My name is Fane. I am a scholar from... well, I am a seeker of knowledge. That is enough.
He's a strange man. I want this guy in our team.
It is pleasurable to meet you.
Ask him what he's seeking. There's a lot of knowledge in the world. Nod towards the book. Has he found much knowledge in there? Let's go with that one.
Hardly. I've been reading this one for several minutes, and I have yet to find a single insight into the mysteries of the universe.
Well, Jesus, I wish I could just pick up a book and find out what the meaning of life was.
It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
Tags. Tags determine how the world interacts with your party members. Custom characters have race, gender, and profession tags. Origin characters also have their own origin tag. Oh. So we can go lizard. Boast that the ancient empire has abided through all of history. Even in the face of the divine order, it stands strong.
Oh, please. I have no interest in that. Your books are too full of it already. No. I want to know about the celestial. I want to know about your gods.
Interesting.
This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
Ask why you're so curious about the gods?
The elf's face freezes for just a second before he waves his hand dismissively.
Oh, it's just one of my idle curiosities. We mortals do like to consider these things, do we not?
I suppose.
Now, please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
Let's insist. Why is he so curious about the gods?
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
Jerkhole. Oh, look. Oh, it's empty. Lame. Let's go talk to these guys, because they're obviously the ones that are,
Wow.
suspects.
You're a dragon. You look like a dragon. But where are your wings?
I specifically made him to look like a dragon. Are they kids?
Ah, there you are. Husband.
What?
Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not-at-all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
Allergical. Well, play along and take her arm. Tell the children they must be mistaken. Sure.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else.
Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb. Fantastic name. Fantastic.
What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and get, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
Git. I like this chick too. I want her on my team as well.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
Say that's true enough. Shake her hand. Los, you presume. Ask if she couldn't find some more age-appropriate companions. Say you're more concerned with survival than entertainment. Let's go with number 1. No need to be a killjoy.
You presume right.
Ask if she knows anything about the murder that happened on board. Tell her she ought to have a look around with you. You can watch each other's backs. Yeah, let's ask her to join us.
Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it.
Excuse me?
You take care, though.
Ask if she knows anything about the murder.
Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better.
Fair enough.
Her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Okay.
Good luck, Chief.
Thanks, crazy lady. Alright, let's go see what else there is to do around this this boat. I was going to say island. This is clearly not an island. This is clearly a boat. Who are you?
The woman keeps rolling her dice.
Oh, it's
she
you.
pays you no
Alright, who do I have to talk to now? I haven't got any clothes, although we have got, like, stairs and such. Can we open this?
Saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
This guy? Have we talked to this guy? I don't think we have.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp Ifan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
Oh, look, you got an outlaw one. Move closer, but clench your fists in case things go south.
He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Oh, nice.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
Why the Magister suspects him of murder? This doesn't seem like the optimal part of the ship to hang around. Let's go with number 1.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword, and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
I like this guy too. Ask Ifan what he did to himself, to find himself at the mercy of a subordinate. Say that you're still curious about the murder. Did he do it? Let's go number 1.
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the joy. Away from interested parties.
Alright, let's ask if he did do it.
No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
Yeah. Ask Finn if he knows anything about where you're headed, Fort Joy.
The Joy? I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself.
So you'd like to meet Alexander? You'd show him exactly what you think of his bloody divine order. Tell Ifan that that's one acquaintance you're not eager to make. So you've no interest in Alexander. All you care about is surviving Fort Joy. Let's go number 1.
Easy now. I might think the same. But Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You, Lizard, what's your name?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Nice.
Name.
Fuck you.
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
I'll find out. I always do. Now away with you, at once.
This guy's a tool, man.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
What a tool. Oh look, there's something in here. What do we got in here? Oh, it's empty again. Alright, can we go this way? No, we cannot. It is locked. And I believe we've talked to everybody in that part of the ship. We've got the staircase here. I guess we'll go do that. I don't think there's anyone else to talk to. We've talked to everyone in here. Except for all the Magisters, but they all seem pretty fucking boring. So let's check out if there's any gear in here first. If I could get a weapon, I'd be a lot happier. Rope. Rope is always handy. Oh, money. Sweet. $4. I'm fucking rich. For a prisoner, anyway. Let's go upstairs.
I'll need to find another way.
Oh. Well, dicks. Broken bottle. Can I use that as a weapon? Stab someone with a broken bottle? Probably not. But whatevs. Alright, well, I don't know who we need to talk to now. Can we go here to sleep? Or do we need to talk to these people? Maybe I can get in there and talk to the captain. Or whoever the fuck these people are.
Sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
Oh, he seems nice. Yeah, tell him you're fine.
Glad to hear it. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
He seems too nice to be smart-ass too. Look, we can go up there.
In the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
Wendigo?
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
Maybe a perfect opportunity to create a mutiny. Address the sorcerer and ask her what she meant by there are others' lives who must end. Let's do that one.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Nice.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Oh, we're in combat, and I don't have a weapon. That's gonna be a problem. Holy balls! Well, that's that done, I guess. Yep. That was a quick fight. Hey, we got 400 XP though. Left alt to highlight objects, I remember that. Oh my god, there's stuff everywhere. Alright, well I think we're going to leave this episode here. I'm just going to pick up all the crap in between times. Because, you know, we can sell it when we get to the next place and make some money, buy some gear, and all that good stuff. But it is time to wrap this one up. Pretty fucking excited to get further into this. And sorry this one ran a little bit long because we had the character creation stuff, and I'll probably cut that down a little bit, but super excited to get more in. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next episode.